All right, so back on another episode of the Drip Podcast. Today's topic is going to be specifically about one thing and one thing only, and that is Kirk Franklin and his son. All right, so
That grown ass, bitch ass nigga. Go ahead.
all right, so we're just gonna play the video and just refresh our memory about what took place on this recording.
He sound like he arguing with a woman.
I did it.
Hey, why he's low key sound like Pinky from Friday?
He really do.
You really do. No, I'll break your neck. No. All right, so I and people like no father should ever talk to their son that way, and that's true.
Why not?
But that's if the son is like 3 or 4 years old. Okay, yeah, I wouldn't talk to a kid that way.
Maybe 12.
Maybe yeah, like I mean, as you get, it depends.
We talking 32.
Yeah, we 32, about to be 33.
About to be 33. Yes, Kirk put it.
Man, at this point, that's just argument between two grown ass men.
At this point.
It has nothing to do with father and son.
Well, I'm gonna say one grown ass man.
Yeah, because the son, he obviously is
Little bitch.
A hoe. Like, for real. Why would you even record it? Like, it's like you recorded that for a reason, bro. You
First, he was clout chasing, and he thought he was finna get some sympathy from people.
We on your ass, nigga.
on your ass, cause you acting like a real live hoe.
Yeah, I can see that too. He was seeking attention from somebody. Maybe he's not and never got it from his parents, and I try to look at like what led him to this point, like and we can watch that in a little bit, but like it's probably something that's been haunting him from a child that's gotten to this point, because it's not a good relationship.
I was finna call that nigga Plies. From what Kirk Franklin was saying, he was saying that they family always had a issue with him, like him specifically has always been an issue. So
yeah, so I can probably see him being that dude
that nigga was probably born a bitch ass nigga.
Mm-hmm.
That dude at the cookout that was always pointing out the flaws in the family, just saying shit that he didn't have to say.
Get your bitch ass out of here.
Yeah, like you always trying to ruin a good time. I can see him being that kid.
But he posted this video. There is no real context. It's just him. It's just Kirk Franklin going off on him. I want to know what he said.
Right.
I want to know exactly what he said to trigger that. Because you're not just going to call somebody and they just going to answer the phone. You bitch ass, that's not going to happen.
Break your neck, like, bro.
That's not going to happen. There's context before that. So, it's like, come on, man. You posted this.
People like him can't be trusted.
Can't be trusted. You trying to slow up the bag, dog.
Hey, you trying to ruin your pop's whole fucking career.
You know what I'm saying?
He had you living good. That's probably why you a little bitch.
Yeah. For sure. I'm with my nigga.
I agree with everything y'all saying. I agree, because he didn't have whatever your family's like business is, you keep it within the family.
Exactly.
Now you got the whole world knowing that you had this toxic relationship with your dad.
Now you don't respect the family, you don't respect nothing.
You don't respect anything.
And in some coaches,
shit, you gotta go.
You gotta go.
Cutting
you gotta die. Or you gotta leave the country. Which one you gonna do?
Dishonor on you. Dishonor on your goat. What that nigga say in that movie? Eddie Murphy, bro. That shit crazy, bro. That nigga
he is very dishonorable.
Well, then after this altercation, we have Kirk Franklin issuing out an apology,
which he shouldn't
have done, but
Many of you know I have an oldest son named Carrie Franklin. In May, he'll be 33. For many years, we have had a toxic relationship with him as a family. We've tried for many years through counseling, therapy, to try to rectify this private family matter. Recently, my son and I had an argument that he chose to record. I felt extremely disrespected in that conversation, and I lost my temper. And I said words that are not appropriate. And I'm sincerely sorry to all of you. I sincerely apologize. I want you to know as a father that during that conversation, I called the family therapist and got that therapist on the phone to try to help. He never played that part of the recording. I'm not perfect. I'm human and I'm gonna make mistakes and I'm trying to get it right. Please keep me and my family in your prayers.
First of all, you didn't have to apologize because you're a human being. Everybody gonna lose their temper every once in a while, so that shit is...
So, I'm wondering, is the oldest son, is he like a child outside of his marriage or something?
Yeah.
It is?
He is.
He is? It is.
It is.
Yeah, cause
yeah, he could probably have stepkid syndrome or something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, it makes sense.
So he a bitch ass nigga.
It makes sense.
Because it makes sense, you know what I'm saying? You feel a certain way because your pops married somebody else
and had a family, but your
and
pops
probably
still
reached success with this other woman.
But your pops still embrace you and, you know, to come live with him or whatever, or he's still supporting you fully. But he wasn't having it because he didn't want to be with your mama, huh?
It probably would. And that's what probably caused the bitterness in family functions since forever.
This is my whole thing, though. You 32, fam. Like, at a certain age, bro, your life is your life now. You gotta make decisions for yourself. Your pops can't control anything that's going on with you anymore. So it's like you either want a relationship with him or you don't. Move forward or don't.
He's obviously acting like his mama.
You don't even know his mama, but he's acting like his mama. I can see. Watch. Oprah Winfrey just gonna eat this shit up. She gonna have this nigga on the
Don't even talk about her.
She gonna have this nigga so she gonna have this nigga on there talking about some. So what's the real issue you have with your father? Like I can just see it now.
She gonna draw it out of him.
I know she is. It's like, well, we have this story. I just know it is.
She is definitely a witch.
And then they gonna make him out to be the victim. This ain't nobody's a victim here.
All I know, we not canceling Kirk Franklin
at all.
You know what I'm saying? We still stomping. We stomping. And Kirk, in the words of Kirk Franklin, stomp on his motherfucking neck.
I will break your neck.
I'm just
Never
saying.
disrespect me like that again. I want to. Yeah, I that actually comes to whenever that Oprah Winfrey show do drop with him on there. I hope he answers the question: what did you do to provoke your father to make him say that?
Cause niggas provoke people, and I don't care if it's your father. People be like, "Oh, that's his dad. He shouldn't have did that." Shut the fuck up, because he's a human being, and this is a grown ass man talking to him crazy. Whether it's his child or not, the nigga's talking to him crazy.
Let's take that Let's take that away from him. He's not a grown ass man.
You want to take that away?
Taking it away.
He don't deserve that. He don't deserve that. Damn.
Yeah, because no grown man should go to the internet and
crying about what they daddy said.
Man, that's
the way you just said that just now really makes him look like a peon, bro. Like
you 32 and you crying about what your daddy said.
Man, my dad cursed me out. Y'all listen to this. Shut your dumb ass bitch ass. Come on, man.
Chuck that shit off and keep rolling, nigga.
Yeah, you sound like that kid that went to the principal's office for everything.
Nah, for real. On some shit.
I can only imagine when this nigga get a wife. Whole house full of bitches.
Alright, from what it looked like.
Ain't gonna be a nigga in sight.
I wonder if he does have kids.
He better not. Sorry. He gonna be raising his son. Feel bad for that man. Cause he ain't gonna be raised like no man. If you do that to your pops, you ain't no man, bro. Yeah, man.
Boy.
You put that shit all on the social media
I
like
can't
that.
even talk a situation out with your pops because he called you a name and you cried.
This just needs to turn into a roast session.
But then it's like, how did you take like shit from everybody else? Being that you're a famous person's child, like I know you went through some shit with other kids picking on you, bro. Like, how did you make it through
He
that?
was definitely the one to get picked on.
Most definitely.
And once again, that's probably another place where it derived from.
Probably.
Daddy maybe never being there, like leaving him and his mama alone. Like it could be.
I can see why.
Nigga wouldn't start crying. Shut the fuck up. Sometimes you just gotta shut the fuck up, bro.
I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt here.
It ain't enough room.
Being that there was some past trauma for sure, like trying to give him the benefit.
They put the trauma on Kirk and he left.
My nigga.
But going back to the apology video, I don't see why Kirk Franklin does have to continuously apologize about things that's considerably normal for people who are not in that light, because he was on TV apologizing years ago for being addicted to porn.
Wow. That's a dumb bitch. People mad. Look, bitch. These people mad because this nigga was in his own house privately watching porn, and he had to apologize for that. Come on, man. Look, man. If I want to go in my room privately, put on some porn,
maybe he started to feel like he was addicted to it though,
but why do you have to come out publicly and apologize?
Because that's kind of I think that's like an addict tactic.
Okay. To make you feel good about
So you saying
exposing your
let me say this out loud so it doesn't hold any power.
Let me say this out loud first before anybody say it out loud.
Fuck that shit, nigga.
It's something he probably wanted to stop.
Yeah, that's probably something he probably went through counseling. Like, okay, in order for you to fully be able to let this go and get over this addiction, you have to come out publicly about it. And he probably...
That's the only way he probably would feel like some type of shame, and it'll make it...
But I do feel like you can overcome that without coming out about it.
Nigga,
probably, but
God,
it depends on
who it is.
how deep his addiction or whatever is.
Yeah, that's true. I guess that makes sense. Whatever.
Well, that internet was the worst thing that happened to a lot of niggas. Niggas could stand. Come out. Boy, your right hand, bitch.
The internet wasn't bad. It was just when the internet started to go everywhere we went.
Yeah. It's like it's not something that you could like only do when you got home. Now you can do it from everywhere.
Anywhere.
So it's
That's crazy.
That's probably what his head was just fucked up.
So you mean I got titties in my pocket now? Whoa.
Anytime.
On the go, on demand. Damn.
Titties everywhere.
Don't let him have that 5G.
The quickest connection you ever had. Damn. We shouldn't be making fun of that shit.
Yeah, we shouldn't. But
hey, that's funny though.
There's people with real addictions out there that really can't beat that shit, and I guess bringing it to a public eye does kind of help in some ways. Some people will look at it as like, why are you apologizing?
It's like a self-embarrassment.
Yeah. When you can shame yourself, shame yourself, shame the devil.
That's true. That's a fact. Hey, man. You said some shit right there.
But this is not something that you should apologize for.
Like, at all.
Cussing out your son, your grown ass son.
You should really cut that nigga.
Cut him?
Not cut him like with a knife.
Cut that nigga ass off.
But cut him off like, give me my name back too, nigga. Take your mama name.
Yeah, and you don't get no more money.
Seen that nigga on his way.
You know what I'm saying? Figure it out, nigga.
Well, this is how we feel about Keon Franklin, Kirk Franklin's son. Please drop down in the comments and let us know how y'all feel. But yeah, I guess y'all...
And if you feel like fuck that nigga, say that in the comments.
And at me too.
At me.